automated status reporting. Now, what tends to happen on a project is things don't go very well. So what about automated exception reporting? Automated exception reporting. So what do you want to happen? So first of all, you want to know that something happened. Secondly, you want to be notified. And thirdly, perhaps, when an exception occurs, maybe you'd like an issue to be created so that a new issue is created in the site to log the fact that something has not worked out the way you wish. So let's just take a look at that one. So we're going to stay in the same project. And we're back in the project task area. And we're going to make like this particular task didn't happen, this particular milestone. Now, you see it has today's date, so therefore it's not late. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit that. And we're going to make believe like this particular task or milestone, we're going to say that it should have happened by Monday, 2 days ago. So we're just going to make those updates. So now we've got a task milestone that was due on Monday, and if the BrightWork Nintex combination was working well, that fact will have sent an email to somebody, and it also will have raised an issue in this very simple example. So if I click Issue Report, and if we look here, I've got on the top Issues, the open items, and you see down here at the bottom, I have an issue around scope complete. This milestone has missed its deadline. This is the person responsible, that's me. No wonder, you might say. And this is the date it was meant to have been completed, 10:30, and now it's not done. So how did that happen in the background? So if I go to task update again, I click list. You're getting how easy this is. I click workflow settings. I click manage workflow settings. And I click this next workflow, the second one. And we're going to do edit workflow again so we can get a closer look at it. So again, what's happening here at the start is that this particular workflow initially runs and checks this part of it if it's late. So it's missed, it makes an update, it updates some fields. And let's have a look at the email it sends out at the end of this. And it basically says the milestone has been missed and so on, right? So it gives some context-sensitive help in this particular situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to press copy on this step. So I'm copying this step. Now if I scroll down, continuing the workflow, it also runs and checks, and sometimes the milestone is not missed. So there's not an issue, and it makes some updates and sets some values, but it doesn't send an email. So if I went in here and I wanted to add another action, I could add one from any of these options in Nintex, or I could just paste one in. So I've just pasted in the one I copied. I could press configure, and I could say, happy to tell you your milestone is still in great shape. You've only 3 days left. Get on it and don't miss it, or whatever, right? So we're not going to save that at the moment. So you get a sense of how these workflows can be built and modified and configured and so on. Okay, and we're going to leave this page without saving it. Now, again, we'll come to my own email inbox in a couple of minutes, and we look at